Welcome into Spilly on the Rocks. I was just doing a countdown and I did a three, two, one, and I was joking that I sound like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. Anyways, I'm not Mike Tyson, and right now the Rockies are more like Glass Joe than Mike Tyson. Another loss. I said I'd do back to back Spilly on the Rocks and kind of get you caught up on things. I also warned you with the Nuggets being done, there's going to be a lot of focus from people on the outside that are going to focus in on the Rockies. So prepare yourself if you're Rockies fans. There's going to be a lot of like national attention, some local attention. You're going to get a bunch of sports writers talking about how to fix the Rockies. I've been saying this. It's not an easy fix. Not an easy fix. So on Wednesday night, I think it's Wednesday. Um, it was another just like it's the first inning. It's already 2-0. I mean, there's a couple things I want to get off my chest. Like when it comes to this team, I get a lot of people asking, like, how do you do it? How do you do it? I mean, how do I do it? It's a baseball game. I mean, like my health and mental health is not attached to a baseball team. So stop. Like I'm totally fine. Like I'm totally fine. Uh, as I watch it, am I fine? Not really. I mean, like I want them to do good. Like I, as a former player, there's a couple feels. Let's be honest about this thing. Do I owe a debt of gratitude to the Rockies for my big league career? No. Do I think I was going to be a big leaguer, whether it was with the Rockies or with any other team? Of course. Like I happened to be drafted by the Rockies. I worked my butt off and I made it to the big leagues. Won at 23,000. When I think about this organization, I have reverence, right? I have reverence for the Rockies because of what's behind me. I have I have a National League pennant ring. I've played with the Hall of Famer. I played with some greats. Um, my big league career, yeah, I was with the Rockies. Would I have made the big leagues with another organization? Damn right. Like, of course I would have. But Colorado, like, I'm proud of my big league service time. Like, my career was with the Colorado Rockies. And I think I've said this during Spilly of the Rocks, especially the last couple of weeks. A lot of players have reached out to me like, Spilly, what's going on with this thing? Is it going to get better? Like former players that care about the organization. I mean, like, honestly, there's not a negative thing to say about the organization. If you played for the organization, there's wonderful people. That's never been the problem. Never been the problem. Like, there's great people around. I mean, they have been for forever. Like you go back to the start of like how the Rockies even began. Like there's been a lot of like important community members that help the Colorado Rockies become a thing, and the fans are incredible. But watching this, and now the Rockies are 8-41. Again, like Rockies PR, fantastic. I say this night in, night out. They just send me facts, nothing personal. They just send me facts, and it's hard to read. 41 losses through the first 49 games. They haven't even played 50 games. 49, 49 games, 41 losses. I counted this today because I do Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV Plus. If you haven't seen it, you should probably check it out. It's pretty fun. So I do national games on Friday night. I travel this week. I'm going to watch the Cardinals and the Diamondbacks. I've seen 6 wins personally. Like I've seen 6 of the 8 wins, and they are averaging about a win a week. The question has been floating around like, when do they win 10 games? I mean, think about that. Think about what I'm saying. when will the Rockies win 10 games? I mean, to give you an idea, the schedule that they're on is just like, it's god awful. It's atrocious. It's not easy. Like, even if you're a good team, like their schedule's been tough. Like, again, no excuse. No excuse. I'm not making excuses. They're playing the Phillies, then they play the Yankees, then they play the Cubs, who are the top scoring team in baseball. Then they play the Mets. I mean, like, legit, when do they win their 10th game? Uh, and like, they are dead last in starters ERA, dead last in here. I'll even show you. So, like, this isn't personal. I think you understand this. Like, if you've been listening to Spilly on the Rocks, like, I have been no holds barred, like, telling you exactly straight up, like, here's the deal. Here is the deal. Like, they weren't good to begin with, but now it's getting historically awful. Historically awful. 28th in batting average, 29th in on base percentages playing in your games at Coors Field, 28th in on OPS, which should be better, 28th in runs scored, homers, like 28th in stolen bases, 30th in ERA, 30th in WHIP, walks, hits per innings pitched, 30th in strikeout percentage for starters, like that's Ks per nine. You got to have those hits per nine from the bullpen, which has been the bright spot. 21st in ERA, 25th in WHIP, 24. Like these numbers are awful. My point being is that people, former Rockies players, are like, when is it going to stop? It's not going to stop. Not going to stop. And we keep getting a bunch of people like asking, like, how to fix this thing. Can't fix it yet. It's going to get fixed, but I'm telling you right now, it's not going to get fixed. The Phillies are on a heater. They have been playing really well. They're 17-5 since April 27th, 26th. Fun team to watch. Like, I'm a big fan of the Phillies. Big fan of Bryce Harper. Big fan of Kyle Schwarber. Big fan of Rob Thompson. Topper. Topper is a quick story. Read up on Rob Thompson. Never played in the big leagues. Was a Yankees farmhand. Part of Philadelphia Phillies coaching staff. Was ready to quit. Was literally on the phone with his wife, telling her that this is my last year in professional baseball. And then you got the firing, and I think it was Joe Girardi. Joe Girardi gets fired, and Rob Thompson takes over. And Topper took over a really good team, and the team took off. I was asked this today, especially when it comes to managers and thinking about how much a manager's has an impact on the team. I don't think they have much. I really don't. That's why I get mad. Go back to listen to me when I talk about Bud Black or Hensley Mullins when he got fired, hitting coach of the Rockies a couple of months ago. Coaches rarely have that much impact. A guy like Bud Black, even if you think he's a good manager or a bad manager, however you think him, if I was to measure it in wins above replacement, or I mean we're talking 0.5 wins, maybe 2 at the most. At the most, it's a 2-win manager on the positive or negative. Managers really don't do much. It's really roster. You have a good roster. If you have a good roster, yes. If you have a bad roster, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Go back and check out I think the Pirates have turned it around since they fired Derek Shelton. 15 wins. I think the Baltimore Orioles have just gone off since they fired Brandon Hyde. I think they finally won their first game today. first game under Tony Manzolino. It's won today. So I do want to show you this because one of the guys that I'm really interested in for the Rockies is Carson Palmquist. Um, really unique arm angle, really unique pitching style. And so I thought I would share this with you. I said this yesterday in Spilly on the Rocks, and here's what I'm going to show you. So um, here's Carson Palmquist. You know, now second start, first start at Coors Field. If you can see this, I don't know if I did my screen share right. Hopefully I did it right. Let me make sure I got it exactly the right way. Yeah, I did not do it right. So here we go. Much better. So here's what I want to show you. Palmquist four-seam fastball usage is 50%. That's a big usage. He's pretty unique where he's an extension pitcher. So like he throws 91 miles an hour, but it's really like 93 because of the extension. One swing and miss. One swing, one whiff. Not good. Sweeper 6 of 13. That's pretty good. I'll take a 46% whiff rate any day of the week. Cutter, not good numbers. Change up. I think he's going to get better. So here's what I wanted to see. What I want to show you. When it comes to Carson Palmquist, check out this. I talked about this plot the other day. There's not one fastball up and into a righty. There's one. One. It was a ball. Everything else is like middle away. Dude, get up in here. Get up in hitter's business. Now, what I think is happening is Carson, in his second major league start, he's intimidated. Intimidated by major league hitters. He's scared to hit him. I don't know this. I'm just telling you from this plot. He's got crazy extension, like elite extension. Get up here. Look at where all these fastballs are. Down and in. Dude, those things will get whacked. And for Palmquist, he ended up getting hit pretty hard today. Here's a pitcher I like. JP Sears throws from a really low arm angle too. This is what I'm talking about. Fastball up and in, up and in, up and in. Just wear the hitters out up here. Palmquist is not doing that. So do I think he's going to do it? Yeah. I think he's eventually going to get here. Don't be worried about drilling a big leaguer. If you drill one, you drill one. Get your pitches up here. These are bad misses. You're going to get whacked. No matter if it's the Phillies or even if you face the Rockies, like you're going to get whacked if you're sitting right here. Get up here. So, like I said, I give you an answer. I'll give you some direction when it comes to the team. I'm not holding back. But 8-41, man, it's tough. 0% that they win the division, 0% that they win the playoffs, get into the playoffs, and we're talking about May 21st. Wild. Kids aren't even out of school yet, and the season's pretty much over. You can follow me at SpillyGoat19. Follow the guys at Mile High Sports. I will try to make a new one to get you set up for the Yankees series. So tomorrow, day game, Rockies win day game. So I'm hoping that the Rockies win on Thursday. And then I'll get you caught up before the weekend series because I want to highlight just how good Aaron Judge is. If you don't know Aaron Judge is good at baseball, I'm going to make sure that you know it.